What's up? That y'all in here. Shout out to everybody that is in here. Thank y'all for the reactions. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank God for the person that's up the gift. It's all love to y'all. We here. Get to the money though.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Getting this money, y'all. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for spending y'all time with me this morning. Let's have a wonderful, excuse me, y'all. Let's have a wonderful.
Somebody send me a cash app.
Let's get strong like that.
Ed. I know my cash app. I know my cash app supporter. Hey, Ed always showing love. For real, Ed, I appreciate you, bro. For real, Ed, I promise you, bro. I appreciate you. And it's not even about the money, bro. I promise you. I promise you, it's not even about the money. Man, I appreciate you, bro. Man, you send me a cash app just about every day, bro. I appreciate the love, for real. And I ain't mean to call you a dog, but I appreciate the love, bro. I promise you. Like a lot of times when I be going live, it be for certain members, y'all. Because everybody on here not for me, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from. Some may be mad if I ask for $1, but that lets me know that I'm not even worth $1 to none of y'all. Because when I ask for $1, y'all, I don't even really be getting over $30. And that's sad to me. It was two people that sent me $10 to make my cash app go up there. Something is wrong with that. But y'all here want all my information for free of charge. Do you hear people say, that's understandable. I don't have cash app. Man, it's ways, trust me. Oh, it's ways because you got a way to pay those lottery numbers. What's up, Big O? What's up, Big O? But Edward always in my cash app, y'all. You have Ronald too. They consistent. And then you have to. I appreciate you don't have to do it every morning. I appreciate you though, bro. Real talk. You don't even have to do it every morning. I promise you. You don't even have to do it every morning. I promise you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. I'm waiting till people tune in. How many people on here, y'all? Why I can't really see? I'm gonna try to do this. I used to be making a joke. Oh, Miss Sandra. I used to be making a joke. I'm being funny. Hey, Trent, I'm being funny when I say this. A lot of people, when I have my group, a lot of people be like, when I hit, I got you. Why you in my class? You talk about when you hit. You in my class. The reason why you in my class because you not hitting. So I have to wait till you get a hit. I was being funny when I said that. They be like, man, when I hit, I got you. Hold on. You ain't hit in 99 years, so I gotta wait till you hit. Hey, y'all should be laughing when they should be saying that in my group. I got you. As soon as I get this hit, I got you. What? I gotta wait on you to get a hit? Hell no. I went live yesterday too, y'all. I didn't go live on Facebook. Look. How does the phone be active? That's what I be tripping on. Look,
Y'all get what
how y'all?
I'm coming from. Y'all see what I teach. You see how we play with the date? I won't be surprised if somebody get this tonight.
Look at that number.
Hey, y'all want to see something?
North Carolina hit it, y'all. So doing this lottery be easy. Yeah, doing the lottery be easy. Yeah, I went over this on Facebook yesterday. This is supposed to represent today's date. August the 1st. 8 take away 1 is 7. That's the lottery numbers. 817. That hit on the 1st. Look at the 2nd. Yesterday's date. 8 take away 2 is 6. Somebody got that yesterday. When I went live today, I said 8 take away 3 is 5. Somebody go get 835. These monthly numbers, y'all. Somebody's supposed to got this today, but I said if somebody can get this yesterday. But somebody still can get this today. And then it don't even have to be today. It can be tomorrow. Like somebody got to get 8-4. 8 take away 4 is 4. 844 go hit the board. These numbers already hit the board. This number already hit the board. Somebody gonna get this soon. Yeah, but I don't be tripping though. 10. No, I was just being funny. 10. No, because the whole thing was that's cool. Once they hit, I want them to do something with their money. Go help their family. So I don't look for money because the whole thing, I can do this by myself. You get where I'm coming from? I can do this on my own. But it just the principle and the point. Georgia hit 128. Here go the indicator. 128. That represents yesterday's date. So watch this, y'all. What represent 128? Yesterday's date. So when Georgia got 128, the lottery didn't cheat. See, the only way how they can cheat, like if Michigan's supposed to got 128 and they gave it to Ohio, that's what the lottery do. Which we don't know this for sure, y'all. But if a certain state payout is high, they can always switch it. But again, none of us don't know that for sure, y'all. None of us don't know that for sure, y'all. Florida got triple nines. Yeah, that didn't surprise me. I told y'all all this week represented triple. So a lot of things that happen, y'all, they don't even surprise me. I already know what time it is. I'm going to be honest. I already know what time it is. A lot of things y'all be saying, I already know that. That's not even nothing new to me. Y'all get me? I told you that's going to be a lot of triples, y'all. I just don't talk about triples like that. Let me do Ohio. Damn, I don't even feel like doing this. And let me charge this phone up. Now I got to remember, y'all, if this phone ever turned off right here, I'm using this charger. Damn, I feel lazy. Miss Clark, what's up, Gloria? Miss Tink, Miss Mary, Chandrea, what's going on, y'all? Miss Brandy, what's going on? Miss Mary, Miss Tink, Miss Carol, what's going on? Dickinson, what's going on? Tint, what's going on? Lady C, what's going on? Miss Sandra, what's going on? Rochelle, what's going on? Her Love, what's going on? Clifford, what's going on? Big Dupree, what's going on? Edward, what's going on? Miss Tink, what's going on? Who else? We got Earl in the building. Marquis, I can't even pronounce your name. Mark, whatever, Marquis. Can't pronounce your name. My apologies. Charge it to my head, not my heart. My boy Timothy. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Form Runner, what's going on? I can't pronounce your name. Marquis. Can't pronounce it. My apologies. It's Marquita. Okay, Marquita. It's Marquita. So we been Port Ohio. Damn, man, why? Why, y'all? Why? I'm supposed to roll in this book. Why? Damn, I feel like I'm lazy, y'all. I'm lazy. But I'm tired. But I'm not tired, but I'm tired. My boy Pork Chop in this mother scruncher. My boy Pork Chop in this mother scruncher. Man, what up, bro? Pork Chop, what up, man? Wonderful, bro. What up, bro? Pork Chop, what up, man? We got bro in the building, y'all. And we got bro in the building. Good to see you, bro. For real. And it's good to see bro. What's up, Miss Tiffany? Boy, Pork Chop in his mother's country, y'all. Oh, he a beast, y'all. Pork Chop a beast, y'all. Man, it'd be good to see all the bros, really. That's why I said when I started this fitness channel, man, we got a lot of bros, y'all. Like the fitness channel is love, y'all. I'm talking, it's love. It's like most of them y'all I never met in person, but it seems like I've been knowing them for a long time. And I know they can speak, they can say the same thing. It's like we've been knowing each other for years, y'all. And we all met one another from off YouTube. And we like a real brotherhood. We like a real brotherhood, y'all. We got Miss Nikki in the building. We got Miss Joyce in his mother's country. A lot of y'all went live on Facebook yesterday. Miss Nikki in his mother's country. Got Miss Joyce in his mud. 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, So guess what I had over the weekend, y'all? So when I weighed myself, I got on the scale and I weighed 152. How? And look, y'all, look, Saturday and Sunday, y'all, all I had was I was eating hot dogs. I ain't had hot dogs in a minute. I ate hot dogs, y'all. Barbecue some hot dogs. And I had hot dogs and baked beans. So I didn't have no fish, no chicken this week. I pick up pounds eating hot dogs. I weighed myself before I ate the hot dogs and I weighed myself after I ate the hot dogs. How? And I woke up this morning, like the last couple of days, I've been waking up, my weight was like 150, 151. But before I was eating it, I was telling y'all my weight was like 145, 147. It drops. It'd be from 145 to 150. But when I woke up today, it's 152. How's I'm picking up 2 pounds for hot dogs and baked beans. I ain't had a taste for no fish and none of that. And I don't even eat that, y'all. That's why I say every time I eat something, I always weigh myself. I weigh myself for that whole day. I know what food put weight on me or whatever. No matter what I eat, I'm always weighing myself, y'all. Just to see what's what. I like to see when my frequency down, like whenever my frequency down, my weight be like 144, 143. That's crazy, ain't it? But it's amazing. I did the research on my own body. Yeah, when I feel a certain type of way, y'all, and my frequency real down, I always check my weight. Said retain fluid from the salt. Yeah, I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. I know when they look, I'm finna always tell y'all this. Well, I keep that for myself. Yeah, when they be talking about all this salt and all this in the food, y'all, a lot of shit be bullshit, y'all. I don't even know why I said that. You know where I'm coming from? Because I get around somebody that do fitness and they tell me how to eat. And like I said, if none of y'all really haven't studied gematria, I'm not telling y'all can't tell me nothing. But how can I say it, y'all? How can I say it? Because they tell y'all what's in the, they tell y'all, hey man, it's in the food. But a lot of shit don't be true, y'all. Y'all have to do the research. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I told you, I'm my own doctor, y'all. And then when I ate that hot dog, I didn't stay in the bathroom, tallest dude. I didn't use the bathroom like that, y'all. So the hot dogs don't have me running off. That's what I'm saying. Look, I want y'all to always do this, my friend. No, I don't know everything, but y'all got to rewrite what they taught y'all. A lot of things they was teaching y'all, that shit is the bullshit. When they say this food can do such and such, it's deeper than that with the food. It's reasons why I don't eat the food. It's not because what they saying you can get such and such. No, all this shit is man-made. I have my reasons why, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So when people say, man, you eating too much hot dog, man, they got too much sodium. I get what you coming from. But look at the numbers that represent sodium. Y'all just looking at when they say sodium and the numbers. Are y'all looking at the numbers that's next to the words? Because it's telling the story. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? That's why I say I'm my own trainer, y'all. Can't nobody tell me how to diet. Can't nobody tell me how to eat because I know my own body. And that goes for y'all. Can't nobody tell y'all really what to do. Everybody's body different. Have people told y'all we have numbers in our body? Are y'all with me like this? Y'all told y'all I can't drink I can't drink purified water. It tastes nasty to me, y'all. But some of y'all don't like spring water. Y'all like purified water. But I did so much testing with the waters. I know the taste of the waters, y'all. I can tell you when they play with the water. I promise y'all this. I know it sounds crazy as hell. I can tell y'all. Purified water is not good for me. It don't fit in. It leave an aftertaste. Some of y'all say spring water leave an aftertaste. But I pH my water. Feeling the same way, being my fitness journey for 10 years now. Oh, that's what's up. Spring water since the 80s. Oh, that's what's up, Chandrea. When they be talking that purified, that's one of the words I can't pronounce. Purified. I ain't saying they lying, but I don't all that bull crap, y'all. You have to test your own water. You have to test your water. I told y'all better get y'all pH tester, y'all. Y'all think I be bullcrapping. Y'all better get that pH tester, y'all. Y'all better get that pH tester, y'all. I test all my water. I test all this, my friends. Y'all purified tastes nasty. Everybody saying the same thing. So watch this. Look, Marquita. Look. Everybody who likes spring water, we have the same number in our body, y'all. The ones that don't like spring water, that like the purified water, their body is different from ours. And I'm telling y'all, it's all numbers, y'all. I'm telling y'all what's going on. I'm telling y'all what's going on. I guarantee we kind of connected. The ones who like the spring water, I guarantee y'all we connected. The ones who like the purified water, I guarantee that they connected, y'all. And what did I do right here? But I gotta write this down. And then I'm hearing this, y'all. I'm hearing people talk about the COVID test. Everything I told my people 6 years ago, they telling y'all this right now. And I was telling y'all this. That's why I said none of y'all, no one can change what I know and the way I think. I wouldn't, hell no. No one can change the way what I know and how I think, my friends. Hell no. I'ma always speak the way I speak because I know, y'all. It was a setup. When they told y'all to take that, I said, hey, y'all, don't take that. People gonna be walking around looking like zombies. 3 or 4 years later, a lot of people gonna be dying. Oh, here go Deion Staley again. He being an atheist. Oh, he doing this. A lot of people left my channel, y'all, when I started talking about this. A lot of folks left my channel. And I was like, man, they don't have no clue. I said, watch after these years, they gonna come back searching for my channel. And look what's going on. All that shit was man-made. My birthday, December 13th. Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius. I told people they was gonna shut the world. That's why I say, man, I predict this shit way before the draw, and people didn't take heed. People didn't take heed. Told you I can look at my mom, my sister, and them. That whole shot messed my whole family up. I'm looking at. That's why I told you when they be having family gatherings, I'm looking at them. They don't look like zombies, but they looking older than what they was, my friend. It's the shot. And I'm looking at some of the comments. People like, man, it didn't affect me. I know it didn't affect you yet, and I'm not here to scare none of y'all. They put something in y'all body, flat out. Ben was telling my mom, they put something in y'all body. Hell no, Miss Sandra. Hell no, that's why I have to stay away. That's why I be to myself. You can't speak to everybody. You can't talk to everybody about this. Yeah, this world is effed up. And it's like a lot of people thinking they on the right track, and they not even on the right track. People thinking they living righteous and on the right track. Hell no. They don't even have no clue, but it's the world we live in. So y'all got to know the difference between propaganda news and real news. I promise y'all, look, y'all, can't nobody change me, y'all. I promise y'all. Can't nobody change the way I thinking. Can't nobody change what I know. I'ma stand on what I know. Not what I believe in. I ain't even know believing is false. I'm standing on what I know. Every morning when I wake up, y'all, man, I be happy as hell. The first thing I'll be like, man, I'm glad I learned gematria, y'all. I know a lot of y'all, thank you, Jesus, for waking me up. I don't even say that. I promise y'all. And that's how far I'm going. I'm not going to go too far. See, I know the real deal, what's going on in the world. Like, y'all don't even know heaven and hell is man-made. Y'all don't even know that. But I'm waiting on some of y'all to leave my platform right now. You get where I'm coming from? Because I'm gonna speak the real truth. Heaven and hell is not real, y'all. That shit is man-made. Heaven and hell is man. See, that's the difference between me and y'all. See, I know what's the truth. See, y'all believe in that heaven and hell. Y'all really think that sucker exists. Y'all really think when people die, they go either go up in the sky or go down. Y'all really think it's a such thing as heaven and hell. Y'all really think it's a such thing as heaven and hell. It's no such thing as heaven and hell, y'all. No such thing. Because y'all know earth is heaven and hell. Because when you do the numbers and when you do gematria, Satan represents heaven. Satan and heaven has the same name, the same numbers. They represent the same family. You see how they kind of confuse y'all? You see how they kind of confuse y'all? Five two pair. What about a 6-2? 6-2 pair. Come on, man. Come on, 7-4. Come on, 7-4. Hell yeah, 7-2. We good. Ohio checkmate. Ohio checkmate. The homework was easy. See, Ohio was easy. Hell yeah. Excuse my French. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I ain't have to work hard, y'all. Y'all don't have no clue. Heck yeah. Mr. Sharia, what's going on? I got to make my short. I got to make a short with Mr. Sharia. So Mr. Sharia, like whenever I collab, I don't know if you be on social media, but I put my videos on YouTube, on Facebook as well. Here go Ohio right here. Hey, y'all might get mad. Look, all y'all holy folks, leave my video for a minute. Leave all y'all holy folks, leave my video for a minute. I forgot. Normally I play this every morning, y'all. I normally get a copyright strike. I play this every morning. See, before I did all this, y'all, I always listen to gospel music. Yeah, we starting this frequency off right. Hold on. There's a lot of y'all holy folks. Please leave my video for about 5 minutes, and then y'all could come back. It's turning around for me. It won't always be like this. Real soft. The Lord will. No matter what I know about what's going on, I just like the music. But you gotta believe it. Hey, let me say it before I let this song play, y'all. So when they saying the name of the song is "Turning Around for Me," so when I look at my life, I don't look at my life as far as like the church wise. I'm looking at my life like gematria when I changed my whole life. You get where I'm coming from? So when I listen to these words, I take in different from how y'all taking the words. Or y'all follow me? Because I had to rewrite my story, y'all. Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me? Are y'all with me? So I rewrote my story on my life. And then when I started working out, I rewrote that story, y'all. So when I'm listening to these words, when they be saying God and Jesus and all that, y'all know how I feel about that. I just take it in different from how y'all taking in. Are y'all with me? Because I turned my life around. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. So when I listen to these words, it's a different frequency for me than y'all. Are y'all with me? But I love listening to the words, my friend, because it's really retaining to me, my friend. I like look to this loop.
But while you're turning, you gotta believe it by the time you get back. Do it again. Turning around, says. He is turning, says. Ask your neighbor, do you believe it's turning around? Oh, turning around. Sooner or later, it's gonna turn in my favor. Ooh, it's turning around for me. It won't always be like.
What's up, everybody? Edward Penny. What's going on, Miss Heather? Y'all really real. What's going on?
The Lord will. Sooner. But you gotta believe it. Turning my favor. Ooh, say. Ooh, it won't always. Say for Lord will perfect.
So the longest with the 7.
Say sooner. It's turning in your life.
Now we getting the 3rd number. How they get this 3? It's turning around for me.
Everybody just turn like this. Turning around, say.
Turning around for me.
But while you're turning, you gotta believe it by the time you get back. Do it again. Turning around, say.
Turning around for me.
He is turning, says.
I got the 3rd number. I broke inside the 5-2. I'm about to break inside the 6-2 to get the 3rd number.
It's gonna turn in my favor. Ooh, it's turning around for me. It won't always be like this. Lord will but you gotta believe
624, 628, 629, 621, 620. Just turn me around.
it won't wait.
Let me go, because I go to worship on y'all. Hell yeah, Miss Tink. That's good. You listen. That's good. See, the whole thing, Miss Tink, they put a lot of fear. But I'm finna say this, Miss Tink. I'm glad I studied the language of gematria, because if I wouldn't have studied the language of gematria, I probably would have took that shot, not knowing what was going on. And then I told y'all, when I did the numbers, my numbers represent COVID. I could have been gone, or I could have had some type of problems, y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know. A lot of y'all who got sick, and then a lot of us who lost a lot of family members, that mean they numbers, that's the chemicals was too strong for them, and it was a numbers game. Y'all remember I was telling y'all about a paper trail, the doctors, they had all y'all information, y'all. It was a paper trail. And then some of it didn't affect some people. Then they came out with another one. Y'all got to take the second shot. That's the whole throw off. I'm looking at all my people. Some of them in the hospital. I'm just looking at the world, y'all. These last 3 years, I'm just looking at like, oh, hell no. That's why I stand on what I know, y'all. I promise y'all. Again, I'm going to say this again. Some of y'all might think I'm an atheist, y'all. I just know, my friends. And y'all got to understand this. I would never put none of y'all in harm's way. And because y'all was raised thinking this is this, but it's not that, y'all. But I would never sit up here and talk about this, and I would never tell y'all to stop believing in what y'all believe in. Y'all never heard me say that, y'all. I always just ask y'all, do y'all know who y'all real God is? That's all I ask y'all. You get where I'm coming from? So when I speak like this, none of y'all shouldn't judge me, because I don't judge y'all what y'all believe in. And I know a little bit more than y'all about the situation. That's like y'all believe in Santa Claus. The stuff y'all believe in, it's like y'all still believe in Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy. I'm telling y'all what I know. It's a lot of things I be wanting to say to y'all about life, but I be holding it. Then ain't no telling who really watching my video, y'all. I know a whole lot, y'all. And the whole thing, this information I have, it remind me of the lottery. What I'm doing with all this and not telling nobody. So sometimes y'all go hear me talk bad about the church in just different situations. And it's not talking bad, y'all. It's just I know what to say and when to say it. You can't say too much to certain people. But it's just deeper than that, y'all. It's not even really the shot. It's deeper than the shot. It's deeper than the shot. That's why I always told y'all to study that gematria, y'all. You have to study that gematria. Y'all got to understand, they said COVID, but then they use a number. Man, I love y'all. Don't never forget this, y'all. When they said COVID, see, y'all looking at, man, that person got COVID. What about the number, y'all? It's a number behind the words. But people not looking at the numbers. They not even understanding what the numbers. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Let me ask y'all a question, y'all. If I tell y'all to play 9-1 in the lottery, 9-1 pair, ain't the 9-1 pair considered 9-1-1? Ain't that considered 9-1-1? So what y'all think COVID-19 is? I can't say too much, y'all. I promise y'all, I can't say too much. I want to say a whole lot, y'all. That shit be itching me, y'all. But I love me and I love my family too much. Y'all get where I'm coming from? What COVID-19? What is 19? What 19 represent? I'm telling y'all what I know, y'all, not what I believe in. I'm telling y'all what I know. Gematria is powerful, y'all. So when they said COVID-19, I'm not looking at COVID. What about what this 19 represent? Y'all get where I'm coming from? Yeah, I know, y'all. That's how deep this is. That's how deep this is. If I tell y'all, if we arguing, I tell y'all I'm about to go call 911 on y'all. You already telling me what you about to do. All right, you stand here. Watch out 187 you. I'm telling y'all what I'm about to do using numbers. Again, if those three numbers have a meaning, 304, man, yo, D-Wiz, your mama 304. Hold on, you just called my mama. I ain't want to use none of y'all. I use mine, for example, my friends. Man, your mama 304, Wiz. Wow. So if those three numbers have meaning to it, what about the rest of the numbers, y'all? So what about y'all birthday? What about y'all year y'all was born? Them not just regular numbers. They has a meaning. Oh my freaking goodness, I got chills. They have a meaning to them, y'all. And y'all don't understand y'all don't understand the numbers, y'all. And that's what it is. And look, think about this. I just had a conversation with my boy, hey Edward. Watch this. All y'all had y'all jobs. Watch this. Loyalty over money. A lot of y'all chose the money. And look what's going on. Not to talk about none of y'all. Loyalty over money, y'all. Loyalty. Man, I need this job to do such and such. Hold on. Y'all, they was getting, that's a whole thought. So watch this, y'all. The ones who got fired, much love to y'all. No disrespect to y'all. It's gonna be all right. Trust me. See, think about this. I don't even want to say that. See, I got to watch what I say. Damn, I got to watch what I say, Miss Helen. Because it's not nothing bad. I'm just saying the people that didn't take the shot, they get to be able to feel pain. The ones who took the shot, I mean, they feeling pain, but that it's not a, I don't want to say it. I'm going to shut the hell up. Let me finish this. There you go. Your health is wealth. That's what I'm mainly about to say. Your health is wealth. That's why I tell y'all, when I work out every day, I love to work out because as long as I get to feel this type of pain. A lot of people be like in the hospital, some paralyzed, some can't even get out their sick bed. I'm able to get out my bed, y'all, and do this. I know y'all, just like how y'all keep y'all car running. Some of y'all get y'all tuned up, y'all get y'all oil change every 2 or 3 months. Every month, y'all keep y'all gas full like a mother scruncher. Y'all putting that maintenance to y'all car, but what about y'all body? That's what I do with my body, y'all. I keep my maintenance up. That's why I say I rewrote my story, y'all, in 2024. So when somebody say, man, did you have a good year in 2024? Yeah. When I start working out, outweigh all my bad days. So when a person say, man, how was it 2024 for you? Was it good? It was amazing. 2024, 25, 26 was amazing. Y'all get where I'm coming from? How many of y'all can say that? See, I rewrote my story. See, I was going with the story they wrote for me, y'all. Our enemies. I was going with their story. I had to rewrite my story, y'all. So when y'all be telling y'all about heaven and hell, nah, when they say everything is planned, yeah, it was planned, but y'all can rewrite y'all story. That's the whole job. Y'all have to rewrite y'all story, my friend. Hell yeah. Natalie said she walked up. That's how you do it. There you go, Natalie. And then watch this, Natalie. I was so upset when my church and all these churches was telling people to come take this shot. That's how I'm telling y'all. Listen to me, y'all. And please don't get this twisted. I love all y'all. Man, I love all y'all. Think about this, y'all. Why the Creator didn't stop this from going on in his church? I'm being real with y'all. Some of y'all might get mad at me, y'all. Some of y'all might get mad at me. Why the Creator didn't stop this? And I know what was going on. We know the COVID was the bullshit. Why did they allow this inside the hospitals and inside the church? Why the Creator didn't stop that? I'm keeping it real, y'all. Y'all want to be mad at me. Y'all go get mad at me, y'all. I told you, I know what's really going on in this world, y'all. I used to believe in a lot of things, y'all, until I got older. Now I know it's no such. Oh, I got chills, y'all. Hey, y'all, I'm going to keep it 100. If I shed a tear, my apologies, y'all, because this shit be hurting me at times. It be hurting me seeing my people walking around and they lost. They really lost. They created something that don't even exist, y'all, and that shit hurt me. And y'all believe in something that don't exist, y'all. But people look at me like I'm an atheist, y'all. How did they allow this inside churches and the hospitals? I always told a person, it's like, I talk to a lot of drunks and most ex-crackheads, and they be like, man, the Lord blessed me, man. The Lord, he brought me through this. Where was he at when you put the pipe through your mouth? He should have never let you went through that. You get where I'm coming from? Why you gonna wait till after you do all this? No, you change yourself, my friend. I know y'all can get deep, but I'm about to stay with the lottery. I'm gonna stay with the lottery, y'all. I don't like when people come to, man, I used to be a drunk, but the Lord brought me through this. Where was he at when you first started? It shouldn't have been a no-no. And then what about the ones who don't drink and who don't smoke? Y'all get where I'm coming from? The person who did that, you chose to do that. And then I look at the neighborhood. Peer pressure is a mother scruncher, y'all. Peer pressure is a mother scruncher. You going to school with some of these kids, y'all kids. Them kids that they going to school with, you got some doctors, some lawyers, some thugs, some drug dealers. So they got different frequencies talking to them. Peer pressure is a mother scruncher. They don't know nothing about what's going on in the world. So when y'all be telling y'all kids, don't do this, don't do that. Yeah, they can kind of understand it, but peer pressure is a mother scruncher. Look at y'all. Some of y'all don't know right from wrong right now. Y'all been in this world longer than the kids. I know y'all, all this shit is a trap. Sending your kids to school. And then think about this. Y'all sending y'all kids to school from 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock. Let me see. That's 7. Let me see. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So the school had your kids like from 8 hours. I'm going to say 7 to 8 hours. 7+ hours they have your kids. Okay, by the time your kids come on, 3:30, 3 o'clock. Some of y'all might have a second job, or y'all might work the afternoon shift when y'all don't even see y'all kids. So watch this, y'all. Who really raising y'all kids? Hello, y'all see what the trap going on? Y'all see what the trap, and by the time we go to school, it's 4 o'clock. We got to eat our food. We get to go outside and play. Then we do the homework. Then we got to go to bed about 9 o'clock. So you get home about 4 o'clock. You got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You going to bed around 9 or 10 o'clock. That's 5 hours. So I'm with my mom for 5 hours until the weekends. And then in summertime, she kicking us out going to grandma's house. So when do some people have time for God? There y'all go. We are God. See, my mama is my God, y'all. I'm an image of her and my dad. They created me, y'all. My mom is my God. My dad is my God. I'm an image of them, y'all. Are y'all with me? Some might not like that conversation, but I'm glad I woke up, y'all. I'm glad I had to step out on faith. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I had to step out on faith. I'm glad I had to step out on faith. See, I know about the Bible, y'all. And y'all know about the Bible. See, what's the whole thing, y'all? Y'all got to look at them verse numbers. John 3:16, John 3:11, John 3:2. Y'all remember I told y'all COVID-19? See, y'all just looking at COVID. What's up with the 19? I guarantee you, a lot of people that passed, their numbers represent 19. I can guarantee y'all that. If I break everybody that passed with this COVID, I guarantee their numbers represent 19. I can guarantee y'all that. I could put money on that. So the whole thing about this COVID, if y'all knew gematria, some of y'all wouldn't have took it. It's a numbers game. Y'all to know what's right from wrong. Are y'all with me? I know y'all. Told y'all don't even look at the words, y'all. Y'all don't even turn the words around. Y'all, y'all. Oops. I already went backwards. I told y'all, 1 minute you can be in love, and then that love can turn into some evil shit. Excuse my French. 1 minute you can be in love, and then 1 minute it can turn into some evil shit. That's how life is, y'all. They play with us. Y'all remember the broken hearts? That can be love. That's that evil, y'all. Look at that V. Look at that pyramid. Look at those pyramids. Look at I taught y'all about the pyramids. Look at that pyramid. Watch, you got 2 pyramids. Look at this pyramid. So I already know who created this heart. Look at this pyramid. Y'all remember I was telling y'all about a gang? If you see somebody doing this, you know they was folks down. When you see somebody doing this, you know they was folks up. When they wearing a red scarf or a blue scarf, see, they don't have to tell y'all. See, they colors or they hand signs telling y'all this. Look at this. That's why I say I know who create all these clothes, y'all. Yeah, some of y'all could create the clothes, but I know who own this, y'all. I know, y'all. I go by signs. I always say that if I see a man walking on the street and his hands like this, and he walking a funny way, he don't have to tell me he's fruity. He's showing a sign. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I'm just not a numbers guy, y'all. I study signs, y'all. I study colors, y'all. I study wordplay, y'all. I know, y'all. We on the planet. We on the planet, y'all. We on the planet, and everything is playing. Everything is playing, y'all. Everything is playing. See, y'all think we on a planet. No, my friends. Everything is playing, y'all. It's a blueprint. We have to rewrite these stories, y'all. See, this is history. I made history, y'all, when I changed my life. That's history, y'all. It's my story. His story. Y'all better start studying them wordplay, y'all. Y'all worried about the wrong thing in life. Told y'all I'm on the right track. I'm not here to change none of y'all. I'm just letting y'all know what I know. Told you I did a lot of studying, y'all. I did a lot of study. That's why when I told you I stopped having sex, yeah, I'd be proud to say that. It's been 6 years, y'all. I ain't never had sex. It's been 6 years. I'm proud to say that because I understood the word sexual intercourse. I understood that. I understand frequency. I understand vibration. I understand a person can't rub off you. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I know, y'all. I know, my friends. I know, y'all. I used to be preaching to my family, but I stopped talking to them. I tell them little certain things, but I don't be forcing this on my family. It is what it is, y'all. I always told y'all this, my friends. I just wait to my phone call, not to say it like that in a bad way, but I know what time it is. They on the governance system, y'all, because they living out of fear. I'm not living out of fear. Yeah, we in the war, but I can't even tell you what. All I know is this, Miss Shirley. Like when we're in the war, all I do is mind my business. Miss Shirley, when the war come, I dug down. Like when they got that COVID, I stayed in. I didn't take no shot, do none of that. I didn't wear none of that mask, none of that. That didn't scare me. I stayed right in. And then when the war is over with, I jump right back out. You get where I'm coming from? Every day it's a war for us, y'all. I can't tell y'all the name of the wars, this and that. I know it's a bunch of bull crap. All I do is stay in my lane. And I worry about my temple. My body is my temple. Y'all get where I'm coming from? So I don't worry about too much things that's going on in the world. I know it's a lot of propaganda news, y'all. I know it's a lot of propaganda. Like when that fire in Canada, that didn't scare me. When people saying wear masks and all, no, that didn't scare me. It's deeper than that, y'all. It's deeper than that. My immune system is powerful, y'all. Some of y'all immune system is weak. And a lot of things y'all be eating, y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know. The easy way to control people is that fear, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And that's what they did. Once you could put fear in the people's heart, they won. And that's what they did. Like a lot of y'all don't like white folks. A lot of y'all white folks don't like black folks. Our enemies made y'all beef with one another, my friend. I told y'all, anybody saw that movie State Property? Was it State Property 2? It was State Property 2. I can't think of his name. When he had the pact and he had the umbrella and he was playing his homeboy and he was playing Benny Siegel's. He was playing both of them. He had both of them beefing. That's what's going on in the world, y'all. Our enemies got y'all beefing with the ones who's supposed to help y'all. I promise y'all this. I'm telling y'all what I know, y'all. And I'm seeing this by living it. It's not all about black on black stay together. No. I'm looking at my neighborhood right now and my neighborhood from the past. Oh, when you got a black bunch of African Americans, oh, we tear up shit. Oh, we tear up shit, y'all. So I really know who the smartest in this world. Like when we be saying them white folks stole from us, no, they didn't. We dumb as hell. Most of us are dumb, y'all. Most of us, we don't know how to manage that money. We don't know how to think, y'all. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. And I'm not calling y'all dumb. If the shoe fit, wear it. A lot of us African Americans, we do dumb shit. I'm looking at like how my grandfather had his business. I'm looking at a lot of guys over here, they father left them business. Which how y'all think they messed it up? Females and smoking and shit. You get where I'm coming from? So it's the hood, y'all, peer pressure. We always messing up something. We talk about white people stole from us. What you mean? I learned this gematria from a white guy. I learned how to grow weed from a white guy. Us black guys, we want to grow weed. We want to hang it in the closet for a week. We want to put it in a jar for 2 weeks. Then we want to start selling it. Them white boys go put it in the closet for 2 months. They go put it in a jar for 6 months. And they go let that joker cure. Us black folks want to get the weed and want to hurry up and sell it or smoke it. I know I'm speaking real facts. And if the shoe fit, wear that mother scrunchie. And I know everybody don't do that. No, not all black folks. But the numbers is like that, my friends. I'm telling you what I know. Them white boys go put that jar in the closet, and they ain't go bring that weed out until 6 months. We going to cure for a month or 2 months. 2 weeks, want to start selling that son of a gun. Y'all wonder why the marijuana y'all smoking right now, it keep going out. Y'all be getting headaches because they didn't cure it right. I know I'm speaking straight facts, y'all. I know I'm speaking straight facts. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I had the opportunity to grow that. Now when I smoke weed, I could tell if somebody put chemicals in their weed. I know the difference between pure weed and chemicals weed. How many of y'all can say that? How many of y'all can say that? How many of y'all can smoke some marijuana and be like, man, I know this got chemicals. No one should get no headache. You shouldn't be getting no headache unless you smoking all day. When you get a headache for smoking weed, it's not cure, y'all. Hell yeah, it smell different. I know, Ed, they don't even know, bro. I can smell that mother scruncher, and then the throw up when people are like, man, smell this. I don't go by the smell. That joker can be smelling so good it could be boo-boo. I done had some trees that didn't have no smell that was fire. So me smelling some trees, that don't impress me. Y'all get where I'm coming from. It's way deeper than that, y'all. But I'm glad I had the opportunity to grow that. What's a 7 and a 2? A 5, a 9, a 1, a 0, a number 8, and a number 4. So here's the third number, y'all. That's why they got that 7-2 with that 1. So if I can't play the whole pair the whole week, which I don't want to, I'm gonna keep these numbers in for the week. This joker came in 7 days. This joker came in 3 days. This joker came in 3 days. Yup. You see that, Miss Sheila? I'm sorry, Miss Shirley. I'll be calling Miss Shirley, Miss Sheila, Miss Sheila, Miss Shirley. Y'all, Miss Shirley, my grandfather had the business, y'all. Not to say it like that. You know, my uncle them, again, we in the neighborhood. I can look at the people down the street. I can look at the guys around the corner. Their families had truck businesses, y'all. And they kind of messed up. I knew what happened, y'all. I knew what happened, my friend. They got introduced to certain things, y'all. I'm telling you, the streets called their names. Now watch this, y'all. Now watch this. Watch this. Hey, Ed, Miss Shirley, watch this. When we had the business, black businesses, watch this. What happened to the black business? Pookie and Ray Ray and Dante, they start breaking into black business stores. They start breaking inside their stores. So the black people was like, man, I'm tired of them keep breaking inside my store. I'm just maintaining. My own people breaking inside my store. Let me move to Southfield. Let me move to Troy, where it's a little bit more safe, where the police be out a little bit. So y'all wonder why a lot of our people moved out. Because of us. We don't talk about that, do we, y'all? I should have had a bunch of love, y'all. Hey, I should have had a bunch of love right there. I know I'm speaking the truth, y'all. See, I'm about to be 50, y'all. I know some of y'all like 60 and 70, but I was raised when I saw what was going on too, y'all. I was old enough to see this, y'all. You got a liquor store. You had a bunch of black businesses around. People kept breaking inside, not the white boys, because we didn't even have white boys coming in this mother's country. A white boy come in the hood, my homeboys no part would have tore their ass up. So we can't say the white boys was doing it, because they was too scared to, man, y'all, hey, y'all. So y'all tell me I'm not spitting facts. My boy Hustle. Y'all tell me I'm not spitting facts. Hey, y'all, I'm not spitting facts, y'all. This not the truth. Our own color, our own kind messed up, y'all. And then for me growing up in the neighborhood, it's the same thing. It's the same pattern. Look at the neighborhoods. And then we got a nerve to be saying, these Mexicans coming taking over. No, they not taking over. All they did was we gave it to them. They didn't take nothing over because I still have my grandmother in them house and my house is paid for. So my taxes, they can't come and take my house because mine is paid for. Y'all want to sell drugs. You want to turn it to a whole house. You want to turn it to a crack spot. That's why y'all lost y'all family house. Let's keep it real. So the Mexicans didn't come and just take over. All we did was we opened the doors for them. Soon somebody leave out their house, here go the scrappers. They breaking inside these houses, taking all the carpet and the pipe out. And then you look on the block, it's a flood on the block. Why is it a lot of water on the block? They took the pipes out down the street in that house. Who did it? It was some black boys. It was some black boys. See, I already knew all the scrappers in the hood. See, then when they come, and it was so crazy, listen to them talk about, man, these white folks taking over the hood. I'm looking at them like, Negro, your ass did it, bro. When you scrapping in the houses, so you the one help the governor them clean up. You have to govern them clean up, y'all. So that's why I say, y'all, listen to me, y'all. I live different from all y'all. I look at life different, y'all. When people talk about black on black, I'm with my people. I believe on right. If it takes a white person and we break inside this system, that's what it's going to take. I don't believe in that white and black shit. No, my friend, I told you in the white household, their parents told them, watch out for them black folks. They never told their people nothing wrong. You do got to watch out. A lot of y'all carrying guns right now. Why y'all carrying guns? I know it's for anybody who rob y'all, but y'all really carrying that gun for y'all kind. Y'all more nervous with this, y'all, than the white folks. If a white folks walk past y'all, y'all not gonna be really nervous, but let a Negro walk past y'all. I know y'all, I'm speaking real facts. So look at the world we live in. Something wrong with that. Look, I saw this, y'all. Look, I was looking at what's happening. And Rerun, Roger Thomas' mama gave him some candy, some cake. And she was like, Rerun, take one and pass it down. So she was telling Rerun to take one and pass the rest down. But Rerun, you know, he fat. Rerun, she said, take one and pass it down. And all he did was he took one and he passed it down. You see how that's a tricky question? Hey, I love y'all. Y'all might not get it. Pay attention. Look, she said, take one and pass it down. He's supposed to take one and pass it down. He's supposed to pass 4 of them down. But she said, take one and pass it down. He took one and he passed it down. Hey, y'all, that's a tricky question, ain't it? So Rerun, what's his name? Rerun. He wasn't wrong. He took one and he passed it down. He kept the 4 cookies. That's a tricky question, y'all. That's what's going on right now, y'all. That's what's going on right now. Y'all have to really see what's going on. That's how life is. It's confusing, y'all. This really was a confusing question, my friend. But when I looked at it, I got it. I caught on quick. I caught on quick like, damn, I just really peeped what he just did. He took one and he passed the rest down. Take one and pass it down. Take one and pass it down. He did. It works that way. Or you take one and you pass the rest down. A tricky question, y'all. That's how life is, y'all. It's all about making that right decision, y'all. And you got to know what the right decision is. I promise you. Making that right decision, y'all. He did just what she said, y'all. But it's either or. Because he could have just took one and passed the rest of them down. Y'all get one. Now think about this. What if we had to eat some liver and they gave us some liver and y'all don't eat liver and she say take one and pass it down? You're not going to take one and pass it down and eat all four. This one, you go keep this one and pass this down. You get where I'm coming from? Now, if we want to have to do some exercise and she said you got to do either 4 or 1 exercise, he not going to do this. It's going to be, it depends on that person, y'all. It depends on that person and what situation going on. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Because it can be for the good. It can be for the bad. I know, y'all. It's the wordplay. There you go, Miss Donna. It's the wordplay. And I told y'all, when I be reading the Bible, it's a lot of wordplay. So what y'all think? I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in the Tooth Fairy. So what word is a wordplay, y'all? Believe, right? I believe my mom loved me. My mom will beat if I tell her that. Mom, I believe you love me. That don't even sound right, do it, y'all. I believe my mom loved me. I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in the Tooth Fairy. That don't even sound right, do it. I believe McDonald's open now, y'all. I believe so. I know my mom loved me. That's so powerful. Damn, I know my mom loved me. I know McDonald's open right now. I know for a fact. McDonald's open right now. I know for a fact there's no such thing as Santa Claus. I know for a fact there's no such thing as Santa Claus. I know for a fact there's no such thing as the Tooth Fairy. I know that for a fact. Now, when I was young, I used to believe in it. It's like I used to believe in Incredible Hulk, like he was Hulk. I used to believe in Hulk Hogan in wrestling. Until I got older, now I know it's fake. Oh my goodness. Y'all hear the story? So some of y'all may call me an atheist. I just know what's going on right now. I know what's real and I know what's fake right now. Are y'all with me? So when they created this world, our enemies, he out cold, y'all. I don't agree with him, but he out cold. He out cold, y'all. And this world will always keep going and keep going and keep going. We would never come together, y'all. It's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going, y'all. And the whole thing, if they keep going, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep your body, your maintenance up, y'all. Told y'all, look, I'm not here to scare y'all, but a lot of y'all be having sex. I'm too scared of that. I need all my nuts, y'all, because I don't know what's that for. I need all that, my friends. I told you, my temple is way more important. Like a lot of y'all, like y'all in love, I'm not knocking that. Y'all grew to love, like y'all married right now, y'all grew to love. It's frequency, y'all. It's not meant for no one really to get married or really have kids. And I told you, I'm glad my mom and dad created me. But that's why the world go keep going on, because the more we go keep creating babies, y'all. I'm keeping it real with y'all. If people just stop having sex, man, the world gonna be so flawless and we gonna be on this earth forever, y'all. I'm telling y'all what I know. I'm telling y'all what I know. So they told us, man, it's good to have kids and this and that. It's good for everybody to get married to this. No, that's a trap, y'all. It's a trap. I promise y'all. Not to knock none of y'all who's married, y'all. Please don't take it the wrong way, y'all. Please don't. Please don't take it the wrong way, y'all. Please don't. And it's all like when y'all married, it's like his family and her family. Now it's like y'all bringing them together now. And then now y'all about to create. Either y'all go create something good or y'all go create something bad. Think about the good kids in life and think about the bad kids in life. The bad kids had to be created. So who y'all think causing, I'm getting tears, y'all. This shit hurt me, y'all. Damn, this shit really hurted me, my friends. Damn, this shit is really, excuse my friends. Damn, I'm hurt, y'all. And they made it seem like it's having kids. And I told y'all, I love my mom and dad for creating me, y'all. I promise y'all. But that's the world gonna keep going, y'all. Then you gonna have white and black babies. You go different race. They know what they doing, y'all. And it remind me of when you grow weed and you got good weed. My cousin always used to clone his plants, y'all. And when he cloned his plants, all he doing is he taking from this plant and he cloning and he creating another plant. And then he's selling out. He used to sell, y'all. This remind me of, that's why women are powerful, y'all. Think about a female dog. If you got a female blue-nosed pit dog, a female, she go have puppies, y'all. You go make money. If you get any type of female plant, weed plant, you're going to make money. So what y'all think the governor making on y'all women? Money. Come on, y'all. It's a system, y'all. I promise y'all, we all on the same system, y'all. And think about the ladies who just be having kids. The governor loved that. All he think about, oh, we getting all this money. We getting all this money. Oh, they about to tell us a story. Oh, we got another LeBron James. We got another Michael Jordan. We about to make, this our product. We about to make money off them. This our product. All we are products, y'all. I told y'all I work for YouTube. I'm their slave. I'm YouTube slave and I'm Facebook slave. But I'm not going to go so far. I'm not going to sacrifice my life. I'm only going to do so much with this YouTube. I know y'all, man, look, Miss Shirley, man, I thought about all that. I stopped thinking about my manhood. I'm like, no, you better think with your brain if you want to live forever, because you can live forever, y'all. We know about the people who used to live forever. You can live forever, my friends. You got to keep your temple right. Y'all have to work out, y'all. It's a must. You have to work out, y'all. And you don't have to do no crazy workout. I told y'all could walk around y'all block every day, my friends. You have to work out. Damn, I've been talking. This Ohio. This Ohio. Ohio, I can't tell y'all what day. Y'all watch the same movie. Here go the examples. Ohio need an A2 pair. And y'all know why I go to church? I love to just listen to what the preacher talk about. Then I know I love to do my gematria, y'all. And I love when he talk about a verse, I'm like, okay, yeah, they talking about this. Okay, this what happened in the world, such and such. Because all the Bible is telling you what's going on in the world. It's script. That's why they say a scripture. It's script. What y'all think is script, man? I gotta follow this script, or I gotta read this script. It's a play. It's a movie. It's a story. Hello. It's a story. It's a movie. But they just said scripture. But it's a script. Okay, y'all. It's like when y'all go, I'm about to go get my prescription. It's a script. It's go tell a story. I know, y'all. I know, y'all. I know. I know, y'all.
You have a text message.
I know, y'all. I know. Then your boy, I used to love basketball. Man, I stayed watching basketball. When my homeboys, like years ago, I want to say 2014, 15. I stopped 2014 when Golden State lost in 2016. I stopped watching basketball in 2016, 17. When I was like, it kind of hurted me to my heart. I was like, man, basketball fake. That joker hurted me to my heart. Then I started seeing how everything was rigged. Man, that joker hurted me to my heart, y'all. So that's how I know how life is, y'all. It's a book full of stories, y'all. Hell yeah. You know what, Chandra? I'm finna keep it real, bro. I'm lucky, bro. I'm lucky, bro. I'm for real, bro. And I don't like to use that. Man, look, I used to have I never had no disease, bro. I used to have a lot of unprotected sex and was so sad, bro. I had 2 rubbers in my wallet. I always kept condoms. You get where I'm coming from? I ain't gonna say every female I didn't use a rubber. Cause sometimes I could look at one like, you get where I'm coming from? And then sometimes if I'm getting it too, no, I can't lie. Cause I had one I met, y'all. I can't even lie, y'all. I'm a lucky son of a gun. A lucky son of a gun. And I told y'all, one female came back like 14 years and said, I had a 13-year-old baby. It's the day my grandmother died. And she came to my church one Sunday. Was like, you got a 14-year-old baby. I'm like, hold on. It took you 14 years to come to my church. And you just came to my church. So you automatically knew my church was there. You came 14 years. And then the time she was talking, I used to live in Georgia. Yeah, I was lucky, bro, for real. But I didn't want no kids. And I don't like to talk, fellas. I don't want to say that because the women on here. But women, it's a talk we be saying to fellas when we be talking about the pullout game. But I don't even want to be bragging like that. You get where I'm coming from? But I'm lucky, y'all. I had a lot of unprotected sex, y'all. Man, I was a hoe, y'all, for real. Yeah, I had a lot of women, y'all. Yeah, I had a lot of women. That's why I say right now, I could look at some women right now and I can tell how they is in bed, y'all. I know it sounds crazy, y'all, but we all kind of the same, y'all. No disrespect, and I'm about to say this. Like when guys like, man, she was good, man. She had some good stuff. No, sex was good, period. Sex is good, period. When they be now only will make sex bad if she smell. If she smell, that's the only thing that's bad if she have a scent to her. But sex is wonderful, y'all. Man, her stuff was bold. Well, I ain't gonna go there. Let's stay here. Let me do another state. This Ohio. Y'all, everyone has a story at the end. And y'all know their story, the obituary. When you go to the funerals, don't you hear all their stories? Some of the family members be like, damn, I didn't know Lil Wan Wan was dead. I didn't know Lil Wan Wan did that. Every time I'm in church and somebody have a short talk, they always telling a story about somebody. And the family don't even know really too much about that. Y'all know why? That's why I said the outside world, y'all. The outside world. Y'all get where I'm coming from? The outside world. Damn, I ain't know Lil John used to do that. I ain't never know he did that. He ain't never do that around. Exactly. A lot of y'all kids don't do a lot of things around y'all. I know y'all. That's the life we live in. I'm glad I didn't have no kids, y'all. I have to worry about my temple and my kids. A lot of y'all have to worry about y'all temple and y'all kids. That's a lot going on. Got to worry about them going to school, being around these kids. My blood pressure would be sky high. And then how the world is right now, I'll really be nervous. Like no one should be having kids right now. Who would want to bring some kids in this type of world? Y'all get where I'm coming from? If the parents really struggling and y'all see what's going on, why y'all want to bring kids? It's the world we live in. Y'all know sex. Y'all know sex, that's frequency. It's a feeling, y'all. It's frequency and vibration. I'm telling you, you can have sex with somebody and y'all don't even like each other, but after y'all have sex, that frequency, y'all can grow to love one another. That's what happened with some of y'all. And I'm not here to hold y'all. I'm keeping it real. Something that happened when y'all done grew. Y'all get where I'm coming from? That's frequency, y'all. This the world we live in, y'all. It's the world we live in. Some of y'all got married because of something happened, y'all. I'm keeping it real. Y'all had to have that sexual intercourse, y'all. And I'm not saying all y'all, but that played a big part. That sex played a big part, y'all. That sex played a big part. That sex played a big part. My boy Abundance in here. Y'all don't want to hear that. That sex played a big part. Most of my women that loved me, I was a hoe, y'all. So they can't say they love me for what I was doing for them. I wasn't never mean to them. I don't even beat women. They can't say I was buying them shit, taking them out. It was the sexual intercourse, y'all. I know, I'm keeping it real. My homeboys be saying this. Look, hey, hustler, y'all. My homeboy be saying, man, old girl going crazy. Man, why she keep calling me? Man, why she keep stopping by, man? Old girl keep riding past. I say, did you have sex? Yup, that's the problem. Because when we first have sexual intercourse with a woman, we want to do that best, don't we, y'all? Fellas, don't we want to do that best? I ain't going to say we want to show out, but we want to hit that son of a gun so we get to come back again. Don't we agree? Just in case if she has somebody else. Tell me I'm lying, fellas. Tell me I'm lying, y'all. So I'm lying, fellas. Hey, fellas, I'm lying. When you get with that girl, you want a good resume. I'm lying, fellas. Well, let me hold on. Let me rephrase that. I'm speaking about D Wiz. Now, don't get me wrong. It was some hood rats. You get where I'm coming from? No, you don't make love to no hood rat. No disrespect, y'all. I'm talking to the fellas. You hit it and quit it. Don't make no love. But the girl you want to be with that you really like, you go all in. That's that frequency. It's programming her, entertaining her. I just entertain her, y'all. Entertainment. I know. Hell yeah, that's what it was, y'all. I'm telling you. So look. Who from MD? Miss Nikki. We got MD next. We pull MD. We pull MD. Clifford said no, D Wiz. Clifford said no, D Wiz. I don't know what you said, which one you said no on. DJ L, what up, bro? South Carolina didn't hit, and I don't think PA hit. Oh, I got you, Cliff. And then I'm about to say this to y'all. If any of y'all was to disagree with me, y'all always stand on y'all word. Y'all get where I'm coming from? If anybody disagree, don't be ashamed. Yeah, DJ L, I promise you, bro. Man, I was wild, bro. DJ L, I promise you, bro. That's why I said it was funny how my homeboy, when I told him I didn't have sex, they was like, what? What's wrong with you? No, ain't nothing wrong with me. I can't change. I can't change for the better myself. Until I got a certain age, I told you when I was like 24, 25, 26, DJ, I was bringing women that was like 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Most of them they'd meet my mom, and then if we having barbecue with the family, we wasn't showing off, but me and my cousins, we bringing our dime pieces to the barbecue, and our uncles always be looking at all our girls, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's an uncle thing, y'all. So when we have family barbecues, we not showing off, but y'all know what time it is, y'all. It was me and my 3 cousins. I told y'all one time I had this bad female I met. And again, y'all, I met her that same day. She was coming from I think I met her at a restaurant. And I had sexual intercourse with her that day. She was fine in the mother scruncher. And my boy like, man, I was chasing her too, y'all. She was driving. I guess she went to a restaurant. I was driving right behind her, my friend. Then when she went in the restaurant, I went right in there and pulled her, right? But then I hit her that same night. But the whole thing, when she gave me a picture, right? She was bad than the mother scruncher, fellas, y'all. She was bad, bro. Yeah, she was bad. I had her picture on my mom's table because she was bad. So when my mom walked past, she was like, Dion, I know her. She a hoe. My mom went there. I was like, no, she not. I ain't gonna say I got mad, but I got mad at mom. I was like, no, she not. Not thinking how when I met her and what I did that same night. Then my mom telling me like blase, she used to work with her. She dingy. She blase. To make a long story short, like some months later, she was at the club around the corner. Her car was parked outside. I said, oh yeah, she do get down. But I found out she was like that. Mom was right, y'all. That's why I say when I brought females, the ones that was dressing like a hoochie, mom didn't really like that. And mom knew what was best. But the ones that mom loved, them are the ones I cheated on. That was good for me, y'all. I'm going to say that one more time, fellas. When I introduced my mom to the females, my friends, the 3 females my mom used to love, my friends, that I used to cheat on, they was good. Right now, they married to this day. 2 of them go to my church. We still cool, y'all. They married to this day. I knew they was good women, y'all. At the time, I was young and dumb. You get where I'm coming from, thinking that was cool to do that, my friend. But mom kind of know, y'all. Mom kind of know, y'all. I'm telling y'all, mom kind of know. But the same way how I met old girl, she could have did the same thing what she was. So that's how I learned about, like when I be with a woman, I like for her I want to wait. That lets me know her level, y'all. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of them could play that role when they having you wait. But I like the ones that's going to have me wait. That lets me know her character, y'all. I'm telling y'all. That lets me know her character. But I'm not saying everybody that gave it up fast is a hoe. Because that connection can be a mother scruncher, y'all. The same way how we look at women when we like, damn. They look at us the same way. They looking at us the same way. Y'all get where I'm coming from? But I used to mess with a lot of older women, y'all. And then I was always driving. At the time, you could pull up on a female. It was safe then. Back in the day, you could pull up on a female. You could pull up on a wonderful female. She could be at the bus stop going to work. This shit just happened. You get where I'm coming from? That's back in my time. Man, we'll roll up in a minute, bro. Let a female be at the gas pump, pumping her gas. Man, I'm going to make a U-turn like a mother scruncher. That's how I crashed my mom's car. Looking at a female. And I went out in the road. I'm looking at her this way, and the car was coming right. And I just went out there looking at her. I'm like, damn. As soon as I went out there, bam. Learned my lesson, y'all. So I done experienced a lot. That 124 might be traveling. Got to be more careful. Hell yeah, abundance. Heck yeah, abundance. And then guess what, Abundant? Did D-Wiz lie to his mind? D-Wiz lied to his mom. That car hit me. I thought that car was going to let me out. It looked like it was going to let me out. I didn't tell my mom I told her years later. I didn't tell my mom what was going on. It was a brand new car. She had that new Escort too. That joker was brand new. And I lied too, y'all. No dang on way I was looking at old girl and went out in traffic. Another time with my mom worked at Hustle Hospital. So I should drive to go get her checked. I used to love that because I used to go to my homeboys in them house. I was supposed to go to her job, pick up her check, and come back home. But here I go want to be, y'all get where I'm coming from. I told you, young and dumb. But I'm glad I experienced that, y'all. I came off the expressway, showing off, about to go with my homeboys in them house. And as soon as I came off the expressway, my tie rod broke. Or my axle broke. Boat. And I had to come off the expressway. And I'm like, damn, what I'm going to say? But I lied to my mom and told her I heard something popping on the expressway. So that's why I jumped off. That's not what happened. But it was going to break anyway, y'all, I'm assuming. Because as soon as I jumped off the expressway, I made that left turn, that joker pop. So that could have been a good thing, y'all. That could have been a good thing. I came off the expressway. Real talk, as I'm thinking about it. But I lied to my mom. I was like, man, I heard something. So I came off, which I didn't hear nothing. Damn, as I'm thinking about that, y'all, I'm glad I came up. I came up on exit where I live right now. I came up on exit Illinois. That's crazy. I never thought about that. Damn, what if that joker would have broke on the expressway? Wow. Damn, I never thought about that. So me coming off, about to go show off driving over my homeboy's house, it paid off. And I hope no kids is listening to this. But I'm telling y'all this, it paid off. For me to come off that exit just to go show off over my homeboy's house in my mom's car. That paid off, y'all. Because if I wouldn't have showed off, I would have still probably been driving, y'all, on the expressway. And then it would have broke on the expressway. Now, y'all get where I'm coming from, y'all? Now, real talk, y'all never really thought about that, y'all. And then I didn't even want that to break on the expressway. That's not a good, no. And I'm just thinking about this. For me, about to show off kind of saved me. And I really can't say that because I can't say it would have just broke on the expressway. But as soon as I came off Illinois and I made that right, I made that left, that joker pop, bah! Miss Shirley said God with me. So watch this, Miss Shirley. So when I was about to come off the expressway, because I ain't supposed to came off the expressway, I was about to do something wrong. So you telling me God was leading me to do that wrong? Just think about this. Forget me breaking the axle. That's what I'm finna tell y'all. When y'all be saying God, I'm not gonna say what I really want to say. Are y'all with me? Y'all know how I feel about everything I talk about, y'all. And I'm not gonna say it in so many words. I don't agree with that. Because I didn't supposed to get off the expressway. I was supposed to went straight downtown to my mom's job. I got off the expressway because I was about to show off in my mom's new car over my boy house. Are y'all with me? So I can't agree with that because I was doing something I ain't supposed to be doing. Y'all get where I'm coming from? That's why I say life is life, y'all. I promise you not to change none of y'all. Because I was about that remind me when a person said they was a crackhead and the Lord brought them out for doing crack. No, you shouldn't have been doing crack in the beginning. He should have stopped you for doing it in the beginning. It would have never happened. And I'm not here to change none of y'all, and I don't want none of y'all to change how I feel, y'all. That's the whole thing. When I'm speaking, I'm just speaking on what I know. I'm not here to change none of y'all. I'm telling y'all about my testimony and how I live my life. I'm not here to change none of y'all. What y'all believe in and what y'all know. Are y'all with me? But that's not the same. That's not God's doing right there, y'all. No, that's not. It's not. That's not right there. Told y'all have to know who God is, y'all. Y'all have to know who God is, y'all. But I'm not gonna go deep. I'm gonna stay right there. Look, when I just saw Abundance made that comment, Abundance, you would have went hard when you broke. Abundance would have broke it down. That's why I say shout out to him, y'all. When he be speaking, he ain't gonna sugarcoat or he not gonna hold nothing. We know why we don't have a lot of views with our channel, y'all. We know why. He not gonna sugarcoat like me. I'm a sugarcoat. No, he gonna tell you like it is. And that's real right there. I shouldn't be biting my tongue with information or with knowledge. I shouldn't be biting my tongue, but I bite my tongue a lot. I know y'all hear me talk about Abundance a lot, but when I met Abundance on YouTube, oh yeah, his frequency is there. I can resonate with him, y'all. I can resonate him like a mother scruncher, y'all. We on that same frequency, y'all, I promise you. So when I say certain things, he already know what time it is. When he say certain things, I know where he going. He just, when I met him, he went way deeper than what I did, y'all. I'm like, wow. But people need to hear that. Heck yeah. Hell yeah, Ed. I see Ed know something too. I see Ed know something too. Ed knows something too. Because this is what I was saying about the COVID, y'all. About that COVID, when the churches was letting people take that COVID shot, the churches, they should have just got a whole sack and start selling drugs. Because the drug addicts still alive right now. Them crackheads, they still alive. And most of them didn't take that shot. But look at the ones who took that shot, the COVID shot in the churches. I can name about 10 of them in my church that passed away, y'all, because of the COVID shot. It don't have nothing to do with what they was talking about. I'm gonna say that one more time. When they was promoting that COVID shot in these churches and doctors, especially the churches, they was killing the folks. They should have had a sack. They should have just went to the dope man and brought a sack and brought it in the church and started selling that. So then they created that name fentanyl. Some of y'all got that fentanyl in y'all body. I know y'all might be nervous, but I'm telling y'all the truth, y'all. Because a lot of y'all was holding a lot of people who didn't take the shot. Man, I'm not about to be around him. He ain't even take that shot. Ugh. I was saying the same thing. Man, I don't want to be around you. Who you took that shot? Man, I'm not about to be around you. That's one reason I stopped having sex. Man, you're not about to, no, you're not about to get, no, sexual intercourse. You took that shot. I don't know what they injecting your ass. And then I might be having sexual intercourse with a robot. You might not even be real. I know, y'all. So I was more nervous with them. And then they told y'all to do this. A lot of y'all took that shot and then they created this mask. Whatever they injecting y'all, all y'all do was inhaling that shit. Y'all was wearing that mask. And everything y'all was breathing out, y'all was putting it right back in y'all system. It was a setup. It was a trap. And if y'all look at y'all mask shaped like a pyramid. It got a pyramid shape, y'all. So I know who created the mask. It's a pyramid shape. It was all a trap, y'all. Y'all was inhaling all that, whatever they had. And then what's so crazy, it didn't even make sense how they talk about some, y'all was covering y'all face, but y'all outside. What about this shit that's going on the mask? And then once y'all wear the mask and y'all go in the house, y'all got to take that mask off. So what about when y'all touching the mask? And then y'all keeping that same mask in y'all household? Think about this. Wasn't a fire in Canada, as they say? Then we smell that burn from Canada. So if they spraying something outside, you think that spray, whatever can't go through that mask? I know, y'all. I already know. You think it's not gonna flow in your house? You think that chemical smell not gonna come through them windows? I had to look at life, y'all. A lot of things they be saying didn't even make sense. Are y'all with me? A lot of things didn't make sense, y'all. I told y'all, my grandfather, he always used to tell me and my cousin, God, they can do that. Y'all have to use y'all IQ. We'll do something crazy. We thinking Granddaddy was fussing at us. But he ain't just always fuss at us when we do something wrong. But y'all got to use y'all IQ. Damn, what Granddaddy keep talking about? IQ. I know what he talking about. I know what he talking about. Y'all get where I'm coming from. That's what's going on in life, y'all. That's why I said a lot of things don't make sense. It don't add up. Like the argument, if the world flat around, you see how they gonna make confusion? It should be a book out here to tell us the truth. It should be a book, but it's confusion. The flat earth and the round earth remind me of heaven and hell, God and this devil. I promise y'all, I'm telling y'all, dark and light. That remind me of bi. What is bi? That means two. Bisexual, biological, bipolar. It represents two. So what's bipolar? The earth is heaven and hell. You see two? Black and white. Y'all see the games? Do y'all see the games? See, I gotta stop talking, y'all, because I'm about to get real deep. And I'm feeling myself, y'all. And I don't want to say the wrong thing, y'all, but it's not really the wrong thing. Man and women, child support, going to court, husband and wife, brothers and sisters. It takes two to make a thing. What's the name of that song? It takes two to make a thing go right. That's why we talk about that flipping the mirror. How y'all doing some flipping the mirror with one number? It takes two. You got off and on. Man, I got love for y'all. No 5-2. But I got love for y'all. 12. What about a 12? What about a 6-12? Good and bad. Hey, bro had a podcast, Abundance. And I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I was like, bro used to go live. And he was like, man, we can invite. I was so nervous because I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna lie because I already know it's gonna be fire, y'all. It's gonna be fireworks. I'm for real. And that's what kind of made me nervous. Because I know it was gonna be fireworks. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fireworks. If I would have joined this live, when he joined my live and we talk like this, and it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be too much fire, y'all. I promise you. Because we teach one another real talk, but most of the stuff we kind of know, and I still be learning. But yeah, that video would have been fire though. Hey, y'all, this a heck of a fight. What's up, James in the building? Hey, this a heck of a fight. Hey, y'all, bear with me. This is a heck of a fight, but I like this, y'all, because it's kind of difficult. I like this. I like this, Miss Nikki. Hold on. All right, y'all. I got to make this up. Hey, y'all, is it legal for me to do this? Can I turn this into a 15? See, that's what I'm saying, y'all. I don't want to use that can't word, but I have to use it. It's hard for me to teach y'all the lottery. This was a heavyweight fight. And it's going to be tricky, too. Damn, it's going to be tricky. MD, but it's not tricky. I'm going to think positive. Okay, what if I say 15, take away 6? So I'm going to keep that 5. That's why we got this. So if I do the same thing, 16, take away 6. So that's why they got this. 0, 6. Then they got a 1, 6. So this was a hell of a fight. I'm glad we don't have to deal with this. And they carry this. Oh, nah, Miss Nikki. I'm about to say this. I just said that, Miss Nikki. No, I ain't gonna even lie. Can I change that up? Can I change that up? That's why I say, like, none of this lottery really is hard. I just know, like, when I have to think like this, I know I'm gonna get the answer. Let me say that. You get where I'm coming. I know I'm gonna get the answer, but certain states I can just look and see a pattern real fast. That means that state was easy. You get where I'm coming from? I already know every state not easy, but I studied it so much, I'm supposed to be able to get out that hole. Y'all notice I always get out a hole. I never did a pattern, and I never said, you know what, y'all, I'm about to do something else. I always break inside of it, y'all. Hey, y'all, much love, bro. Appreciate you, bro, y'all. Hell yeah, much love, bro. I got to check y'all video out. Hustle all y'all. I always watch y'all replay, y'all. So when I comment, I don't ever put replay. But yeah, I like a little tricky fight at times. I hope I wasn't talking so much today, y'all. Look, y'all see how they got that? Look at this. They kept that whole number, didn't they, y'all? So y'all get where I be coming from with the lottery. Damn, that was rude, y'all. That was rude. Up abundance. Peace out, bro. Well, how long I've been on here? I'll be able to do another state right quick. Whoever under this card. I'm just giving y'all examples, y'all. So we kept that 5. We kept that 6. We kept that 7. So we go keep that 8. Oh, no, we didn't. Wow, no. We kept that 6. Damn. I messed up, y'all. We kept that. Well, they kept that 7 as well. That's fire. They kept both of them. That's fire. That's fire. So I see what happened. They did keep that 7 as well. That's fire. Look from the notes, though, y'all. Oh, that's why they kept both of them. That's fire. I get it. They kept both of them, y'all, but I'm going to do some pull-ups today. I'm gonna go Rosa Parks and Claremont today, Miss Helen. I'm gonna do some pull-ups today. I do some dips. I'm supposed to be working on my legs, but I'm gonna do leg day tomorrow. We gotta get back to the machines, y'all. We gotta get back to this core. I ain't been doing no core work like that, just the knee raises. I ain't been doing no crunches, no flutter kicks. When on Miss Teixeira, I'm gonna start doing them planks, and she was kicking to the side. We got to get this 6-pack. We got a 2.5-pack. Hey, I'm about to talk to Hustle. Y'all like to put my foot in my mouth. So Hustle, I was planning on doing this, bro, this week. So look, y'all, I have my new machine. So my new machine, it go up to 9. 6, 7, 8. I got 9 holes. So when I put on the 9th hole last week on my dip bar, it's kind of tall. So, and then like when I go all the way down, I can put the dip bar all the way down inside no holes. So this is another one, y'all. So I was gonna do a 15 down to 1 with the no holes. And then I was gonna do a 15 down to 1 with the dips with the 2 holes. So I was gonna do 1,000 dips, bro. I'll let you know if I'm gonna do a Hustle, bro, if you want to do some dips. But I'm doing a 15 down to 1 on every hole. On every level, I'm gonna do a 15 down to 1. So a 15 down to 1 is like 110 push-ups. So that's like 1,000 push-ups, bro. Let me know your off day, Hustle. So I'm doing a 15 down to 1 on every level. No, I got a 4-pack. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I say something. The camera can make me look like that at times. So I'm gonna do the same. This gonna be tricky, y'all. This gonna be tricky. Damn, Hustle just said tomorrow he got the afternoon off. Damn, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, bro. So if we can't do 1,000, if I can't do 1,000 while we can do 500. So you want to come on my channel tomorrow, bro? And I ask Kivo, and I see if Kivo want to come on. We ain't got to do 1,000. We can do that 500. All right, I'll text you, bro. Nah, mind over matter. We got to man up. Heck yeah, you let me know what time, bro. I for real did. Yeah, email me and let me know. You let me know what time too, bro. And then hey, bro, you want me to come on your channel? Hey, you want me to come on your channel, bro? So that represented 3, 7, 10, 8, 6. Here go the third number right here. So what's a 6 and a 2? A 6 and a 2 are 4, 8, 9, 10, and the number 3. That's why they got that 8. That's why they got that 613. But we're going to do the 608. It's the third number. So what about this? I'm going to break inside the 7 and the 2. What's a 7 and a 2? 7 and a 2 can represent 5, 9, 10, 4, and the number 8. So what happened? They didn't do that. So we would have lost money. I lose money. Unless I'm playing a 9, 6 pair. I lose money because they kept this. So I lose money because we don't have a 7 in the draw. So when I come right here, what's an 8 and a 2? An 8 and a 2 is a what? An 8 and a 2 is a 4, 6, 10, 9, 3, 5. So they telling me, MD, damn, I gotta go both ways. Hold on. So they telling me a 6, 8 pair. MD can get a 6, 6, 8 with a 4, 6, 8 with a 6, 6, 8 with a 1, 6, 8 with a 0. I know it's a lot going on. 6, 8 with a 9. I didn't make this up. Y'all got to get mad at the lottery. 6, 8 with a 3, 6, 8 with a 5. And they can get at 6, 8, 8. 6, 88. So it's a possibility one of these numbers can fall behind an MD. Remember, y'all, I didn't make this up. Don't get mad at me. So I know that they kept that 5. I know that they kept that 6 next to that 1. I know that they kept that 6 next to that 1. So they got to keep this 6 next to that 1. Damn, how do I write this? Eight going to 16 2 times. It can't be 2-8 unless y'all go get 2-8-6. Unless y'all get 2-8-6. How y'all did this? Unless y'all flat out get 862. Because it's not in the forecast up here. Because by doing this, you're supposed to keep this 6. But the way I'm doing this setup, it say 2-8. So I want to know, I'm going to put 2-8. But I want to know is it going to be, I want to know can y'all get 682. J Money, what's going on? I want can y'all get 682? Hey, y'all, hold on. Hey, y'all, bear with me, y'all. I'm going to call this. You can screenshot this. I'm going to call this, y'all. So let me switch this. Let me switch this out. Y'all remember that movie E.T.? 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 Y'all remember E.T.? Plane. A plane, y'all. You remember the plane? I said plane. I can't even draw a plane, y'all. I can't even draw a plane. That's why that plane shaped like that T, y'all. Planet. Everything is planned. They said we on a planet. That plane T. Them wings on the plane, that pyramid. Look at that pyramid. Look at that bell. It's shaped like a pyramid. We know it's circle, but that's really a triangle. Look at that X. Look at the pyramid. Look at that pyramid. Look at the pyramid. Look at the internet. Look at the pyramid. So I know who own all this, y'all. Y'all get where I'm coming from? When we be talking about they be listening to our phone calls, I already know what time it is. Look at their code. I know who run all this. Look at that pyramid. They got a head and a body shaped like this. Look at that pyramid. It look just like this. I know the shapes, y'all. They even got it with this pyramid. Pyramid. Look at that pyramid. Circle. Pyramid. Look at that system. Pyramid. I know who run all this. It's all they symbols, y'all. Pyramid in the inside. All they symbols. So I look at the pyramid. Look at the pyramid. Look at the pyramid. I know who own all this, y'all. So look, y'all, this is an easy pick. I did this on Facebook yesterday. Damn, I gotta go to the store. I'll have to run out of ink in a minute. Somebody got this, y'all. Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma and somebody else. And they got it right back. I'm sorry. Look at Oklahoma. And then somebody got this. Who is this? Is it Iowa or Illinois? Damn, who got this? Kansas. And who got this yesterday? 862. Georgia. Oh, they got a 10-some. Wow. They got all my numbers. I did this yesterday from this. I got this from this. I did this on YouTube yesterday. Look. Look at that. I broke inside that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to share this with y'all. So I forgot who got this 826. What Bit Active? What up, Bit Active? What up, bro? What up, bro? Somebody got this yesterday, y'all. And then when I went live yesterday, I told flat out, y'all. I like this. I don't like how I talk. Yeah.
Y'all get where I'm coming from. Y'all see what I teach. You see how we play with the date? I won't be surprised somebody get this tonight. This tonight. Be surprised somebody get this tonight. I won't be surprised somebody get this tonight. Somebody get this tonight. I won't be surprised somebody get this tonight. Hey, y'all want to see something?
Look at that.
Y'all get where I'm coming from. Y'all see what I teach?
Hold on.
You see how we play with the date?
That's who it was.
I won't be surprised.
My video told me. I went back to Paper Trail. Look at my video. It was Oklahoma and somebody else too. I forgot. I forgot somebody else, but it's cool. Look at this. North Carolina got that last night, but somebody needed today. I know what I'm talking about, y'all. I must know something about the lottery. And what state were we just at? We was where? Georgia. Now watch this. Y'all see this? We turn that 1. And then right here we go do this. 8, 4, 26. 8 take away 4 equals 4. Somebody got to get an 8, 44. 16 some. 16 some. 16 some. 16 some. Y'all get the lottery. Y'all Bit Active, appreciate all y'all. Y'all get that. So that hit, bam. So that hit. Now this hit in North Carolina, but I know they can do that, my friends. This was traveling. So if y'all see this number, just pay attention to these numbers, y'all. If y'all see these numbers hitting in multiple states, that means y'all can jump on a bandwagon. It might not come to your state, but that's how you jump on a bandwagon. Are y'all with me? That's how you jump on the winning team. I don't have to tell y'all, Arthur Lomax, Rain Man, y'all can do the research yourself, my friends. Like last month, 713 was traveling, right? When y'all saw that number traveling, y'all should have jumped on it for y'all state. Are y'all following me? Now watch this. We about to do a second pattern. That one, August the 1st, we gonna turn that 1 to 11. What's 11 take away 8? 11 take away 8 is 3. Look at that lottery number. What's the other side of that? Don't have me go get my yellow chart, because the 1 and the 7 is a 3. A 1 and the 8 is a 3. Y'all see the other side? Look how I'm playing around with it, y'all. Look. 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 Watch this. We're going to do this 284. We're going to keep it regular first. We're going to keep it regular. Now watch this. Let's come back here. 1, 1 with the 8. Let's come back here. 1, 1 with the 3. That's why some of y'all states got double ones yesterday. I know. Some of y'all will get a 12 here. Look at this. You see this? Watch this. 1, 2 with the 8. 1, 2 with the number 4. That's nasty, ain't it, y'all? Hold on. You see this? 3, 8 with the 1. Come over here. 4, 8 with the 1. Y'all see August numbers? Look at all August numbers. Didn't I give y'all this? Didn't I give y'all these 2 numbers? I know. What's the other side of these 2 numbers? Hey, y'all, this is $1,000 lesson right here. Hey, y'all, this is $1,000 lesson right here. Y'all just don't have no clue, my friend. This is $1,000 lesson right here. I'm breaking the side of the numbers, y'all. I'm breaking the side of the date, and we break these the same number. This the other, look, you see this 187? This the other side of 187. So if y'all state get this, and my state get this, and somebody else state get this, and then somebody else state get this in one day, y'all know we got the same numbers, just in a different language. Y'all can't tell me the lottery not out cold, y'all. I'm teaching like a mother scruncher, y'all. Hey, y'all, I'm teaching like a mother scruncher, y'all. That's what's up. Learning every day. That's what's up. I like that. I like that name too. Learning every day. That's flawless. That's flawless. Learning every day. But do y'all see how the lottery get down? How they can spread these to any state? Y'all get how they get down? But I just want to share with y'all how they get their numbers, y'all. That's the main thing. You can get pet numbers by the date, and you can see which one traveling to y'all state. That's the lottery, y'all. Let me check my battery. Let me see where this battery at. This at 50%. I don't have to read this chat right here. So I'm almost finished, y'all. 50%. So watch this. That's why they got this. So what's the other side of 821? Didn't Delaware get 826? So what's the other side of 826? 821. Did somebody get 124 yesterday? So watch this, y'all. Somebody go get 481 soon. Come on, y'all. Can I see some flames, y'all? Please, my friends. Can I see some flames? Y'all might not get what I'm doing, my friend. This is hella fire right here, y'all. I promise you, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is fire, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is nasty how I'm breaking the side. And all these jokers hit early, y'all. Same thing. 13 take away 8 equals 5. And I'm not saying that we doing this and y'all getting the answer. I just want y'all to see how the lottery get down, y'all. It's not even about y'all getting and hitting, y'all. Yeah, I would love for y'all to hit, but I just want y'all to see how the lottery getting down, y'all. So don't really get it twisted. I want y'all to see what they really doing, y'all. How you have to put in work, but it's not hard work. They just doing math and they doing patterns, y'all. It's not about y'all looking at it and, oh, okay, I'm about to do this and hit. Yeah, I want y'all to hit. But I want y'all to see what they doing and how they get the numbers y'all be playing that be coming out. They don't be cheating, y'all. Trust me, that number they switch, it still represent that number, y'all, because we playing they sport. We have to abide by their rule. That's why you pick certain patterns, y'all. So right here, 385. You see how this is the only number that showed up double? Look, you didn't get no double hit right here, did you? You didn't see this twice, did you? You see how we this showing up twice? Look at these numbers. They different. Look at these numbers. They different. But look at this. They the same. So this let me know that this could possibly travel a lot. But I don't want to be saying that and I'm wrong. Do y'all get where I'm coming from? You see how I'm looking at the date and I'm looking at the numbers, y'all? Oh, that's what's up, Benny. Y'all following me. That means we on the right track, y'all. VA, y'all. That means we on the right track of what we doing. But this is an all state pattern. Like when I'm doing my state, this is what I have to do. But I'm writing down dates, y'all. I just do a different pattern. So right here, we go say 1, 3, with an 8, 1, 3, with a 5. Look at that showing up again. Look at that showing up again. That's how you know that's a traveling number, because that's showing up twice, 3 times. You see how it's showing up 3 times? Stop playing with us, y'all. We do this, y'all. I've been in this fight too many times, y'all, when I used to do my Michigan monthly numbers. You see how they telling me a story? You see how they showing up in the play? And so far, this already done hit 3 states so far, right? I know, y'all. I know, y'all. I know. And then we said 581. Y'all get it. So what we gonna do right here, the same thing. 14. Take away 8 equals 6. It's like they count 3, 4, 5. It's like they count, y'all. And off rip, they use this. Watch this. Off rip, they use this. Look at this pattern. Somebody got that. Off rip, they use this. Somebody got that. Off rip, I could be wrong. I don't know if somebody got 284 yet. Did somebody get 284 yet? I can be wrong. I know this go travel. So if nobody got 284, they represent 826. 826 is 284. 826 is 124. 826 is 124. 128 right here, 124. And 826 is 481. That's the other side. I don't even know if y'all saying something. My computer froze. Hold on. Hell no, y'all all in. Y'all all in. Look at that 486. 486. Look at that. 148. That's twice. Look, 146. That's on my list. Some of y'all already got that. 681. That hit. That hit. I think this hit too. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Y'all see how I'm breaking this down, y'all? And I'm not telling y'all it's easy, y'all, but I'm going to step in my shoes. It's easy for me to do this, but y'all see this? It's not easy, y'all. I'm stepping in y'all's shoes. It's not easy. So let's see if this pop off today. And today represented triple trigger. I got another pattern for y'all. Can I do one more easy pick? Can I do one more easy pick for y'all? Hey, y'all, Chandrell ain't playing with y'all. Chandrell ain't playing with y'all. They got both of these mother scrunches. Look at Chandrell. He ain't playing with y'all. Look at that son of a gun. Look at that son of a gun. Look. Chandrell ain't playing with y'all. Watch this. Chandrell ain't playing with y'all, nor Deion Staley. Chandrell ain't playing with y'all, nor Deion Staley. This joker traveling. That's why this powerful. This gonna be powerful. That's gonna be powerful. And that's gonna be powerful. Look at these two stars. I know, y'all. Look at that star. I know. That hit yesterday. I know. I already know, y'all. That hit. I think this hit. I could be wrong. I think this hit. I appreciate all the love too, y'all, for real. For real, for real. I'm going to keep track for y'all. I'm going to keep track. Hey, Bit Actor, look how I'm doing homework for the whole state. I'm doing homework for the whole world. Whenever somebody pop off with this 813, I'm going to put it on board. So far, we got 3 states. Some go hit it in the beginning of the month. Some go hit it in the middle of the month. And some go hit it at the end. The lottery not that dumb to bring everybody get it all at once. Y'all get where I'm coming from? That's where the research come along. Come on, y'all. That's where the IQ come along. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Arkansas got 466 yesterday. Hold on. 4. Man, y'all got to stop playing with Deion Staley. That's why I say, matter of fact, I'm glad y'all said that. Because I'm about to post up on Facebook. Heck yeah, that 466. That's nasty. That's nasty, Wiz. But I don't do the all-state pattern. We don't take credit for this. We don't take credit for this. Hell no. No, we don't take credit for this. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hold on. We got one more. Heck yeah, y'all. Heck yeah. I'm going to go to the park today. I'm going to do some, I might just do some pull-ups. My boy Bit Actor did some pull-ups today. I'm going to do some pull-up training today. I'm going to do some pulls. Yup. I'm going to do some pulls. I might do some pull-up. Yup. DJ L at round 31. So I got to think of a routine for me at DJ L. And DJ L not. DJ L still a collab with me because I ain't know. Because if I'm going to do it, he like to do 50 rounds. $50 to $100. So I know he do push-ups. I know he do dips. Pull-ups. I know he want to do some pull-ups. Yeah, I'm going to think of a routine where it's going to be challenging for me, but because I know he do the crunches too. I know. Nope, I jumped on late, bro. So I was about to go live, and then I heard you say something was wrong with your chat. So I ain't going to take credit and say I was there the whole video. I got to go back and watch y'all video. But when I was jumping in, oh yeah, I got to do this right quick, yeah. We're going to call this an easy pick. I know you said the phone was messing up. DJL on round 31. He might be going to 50 rounds or he might be doing 100. Hey, y'all, 9 plus 1, y'all. What's 8 plus 1? What's 8 plus 1? I peeped this out last night, y'all. What's 8 plus 1? I need help. What's 8 plus 1? I need y'all help, y'all. What's 1 plus 1? I need y'all help. What's 1 plus 1? What's up, child? What's up, innocent child? What's up? What's up, man? Hey, Chandrell. Hey, y'all, do anybody remember y'all who got a 9-1 pair on this date? A 9-2 pair. Brr. Learn it every day, yup. Appreciate you. Illinois 2-8 evening, the first. Somebody got this Debbie, y'all. Somebody got 9-2-2, y'all. Somebody got 9-2-2 on the first, y'all. I can't remember. Dang. I'm going somewhere with this, y'all. Somebody got 9-2-2, y'all. I'm going somewhere with this. I wish I remember the state. Was it Iowa? Or was it Illinois? Or was it Indiana? It's cool. I know somebody will help me out. Damn, what state was that? That don't even matter. Somebody got 9-2-2. I already know they did. Flat out. So y'all just told me 8 plus 1 is 9. I don't know if I came with this answer. 2 plus 1 is 3. Did somebody get a 9-3 pair yesterday? No, somebody got 2. I'm looking for 9-2-2. I'm looking for 9-2-2. There we go. No, that came out the second. Somebody got this on the first. So I could be wrong there, Miss Donna, y'all. So that means I'm wrong. Let's talk about that. I mean, I'm wrong. I need to know who got a 9-2 on the first. I wish I know who got a 9-2 on the first. Because I might be wrong on this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Charles. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. Yup. What's up, Miss Tyus? So that's all I need to see. What's up, Miss Tyus? Nope, this not easy. What's up, Miss Tyus? Two. One and a two. 2, 3. Damn, D-Wiz. That's why that hit. All right, y'all, I'm almost finished, y'all. So when I come right here, so you got that 2 and that 3, 5, 6. And then number 8. Put that 9-3. 9-3. Somebody got this yesterday, 193. Let me see Ohio. Hell yeah, 319. So they go 319, Ohio. Somebody got this, Illinois. Somebody got this. So whenever I do this, these key numbers for that date, are y'all following me so far? Are y'all, I can't tell y'all what state they going to hit. Are y'all following me? I'm not telling none of y'all to play this. Y'all watching what I did on 8-1. Y'all watch what I did on 8-2. All I'm going to do is do the same thing I did on 8-1 and 8-2 on 8-3. Are y'all with me? I'm not telling none of y'all to play this. Y'all watching this same movie. I didn't flip. I didn't mirror. All I'm doing is adding 1 to this number. And every day we count 92, 93, 94. And I'm getting the third number by breaking aside the 2 and the 3, the 1 and the 2. which we know the 1 and the 2 represent more numbers. What's the 3 and the 4 is? A 3 and the 4 can represent a 7, a 9, 1, 0, 8, and the number 6. I ain't want to write all that, but and the strongest numbers is this. The strongest number right here. This. Hell yeah. So we got to pick out the strongest number because the strongest numbers hit. So we're going to do the same thing right here. We're going to put the 9, 4. 9, 4. 9, 4. 9, 4. Somebody got that 13 before. 894. Somebody got that. And then 694. Somebody got that as well. So these numbers represent today's date. So what's the strongest number with? Right here. Right here. Two dots. Let's see who's gonna be the lucky state. Let me charge my phone up. Hey, I'm about to go, y'all. We're gonna see who's gonna be the lucky state. Or when y'all do y'all rundown, y'all can see if y'all see any of these numbers. That's $1.50. Yeah. Look at that. Look at Tri-State. And then look at Tri-State yesterday. They went with yesterday's to today's date. Y'all give me? This how you can learn the system, y'all. You know how they get numbers. They got this from the next day, but they still can get that because 9 take away 7 is 2. And then 7 plus 4 is 11. What's the number 11? A number 11 is a 2. You see how they can play with the date, y'all? But I always told y'all the first date, these two the same dates. Whatever happened right here, they can use this date. And then they can use 731 date with this. Like yesterday's date. They can use the first or the third. But this date represents more numbers, y'all. I'm just talking about the ones that's touching. You see how all the lotteries is math, y'all. I just look for patterns, y'all. But if I was playing in my state, I'm going to look for a pattern for my state. I'm going to look at all the months and combine them. I'm going to look at the dates. I'm just giving y'all the blueprint. Y'all, I remember that because you texted with that. So let me do this right quick and I got to go, y'all. Somebody can get a 12 some today as well. And y'all notice when I give y'all the sum, they like yesterday I gave y'all the 10 sum. That's why a lot of y'all got a 10 pair. I don't never just do the pairs, y'all. Like today represent 11 sum. Some of y'all go get an 11 pair. Y'all get where I'm coming from? I just don't be putting all this on y'all. I just do certain patterns, y'all. Born 2/27D. said Vaughn 22150. No, 2 2s represent a 4. Two, 7 5. Okay, that make 11. I'm tripping. Am I supposed to did the sum over here? I supposed to did it over here. Because no M state. No M state. No M state. Hey, y'all, no one hit this yesterday, did they? No one hit this, right? It was a different 10 sum. No one hit this, right? I don't think so. This was a no-go yesterday. A no-go yesterday, right? This is for all state, but I just be putting an M state right here. I just want to keep track. I'm going to put Tennessee and Texas. Georgia like to hit it too. I just put Tennessee and Texas. Mainly Tennessee. Y'all, they hit a 10 pair, 7-1-3. Y'all, they didn't get the I only picked these two. I picked the 3s and the 5. I know they can bring any other 10 pair, y'all. I just be breaking down because it's a lot going on. So 10, 16, 17, 18. Hello, everybody. So look, y'all. I gave an example. I gotta go, y'all. I gave an example on Facebook yesterday. All right, came on and Saturday. Appreciate you, double nines. I appreciate you. So anybody from Texas, I did something for Texas yesterday. Look, I did something for Texas. In May, they got a 5-3 pair. Y'all already know about this. So 385. Look. 385. 844. 385. 486. Gonna be some hot numbers for this week. North Carolina already got this, y'all. These can be some traveling numbers, y'all. 183, 284, 385, and 486. Y'all don't have to chase them now. You can check the board. We know this joker go travel. We know 118 go travel. 284 was good for yesterday. Today, 385 and 835 and 844. I was playing around on Facebook, y'all. I did Iowa. In June, Iowa got a 6-1 pair. In July, they got a 7-1 pair. So in August, they need an 8-1 pair. They can get an 8-1 with a 2, an 8-1 with a 3, an 8-1 with a 7, or an 8-1 with a 9. And the date was crazy, y'all. This joker hit on the 17th. This one hit on the 31st. Y'all see the date? So I can't tell you when they're going to hit. I just put that up in the air, y'all. I can't tell you when it's going to hit. It can take 100 years for this month. So y'all get to make a decision if y'all want to play it or not. And y'all have to do y'all research on y'all end. Look at Kansas. I use the same playbook with Kansas. This is Iowa. This is Kansas. They got a 6-1. On the 20th, they got a 7-1. On the 13th to 24th, so y'all looking at the date. So look at August. Kansas need an 8-1. They can get a 187, a 189, a 178, or a 158. All these are August numbers, y'all. I was just giving an example, y'all, in case some of y'all be playing in these states. And all I did was took the date, August the 1st date, and turned it to a pair. Y'all state might doing the same thing. Some of y'all might need an 8-1 pair this month. Y'all got a 7-1 pair in July, and y'all got a 6-1 pair in June. So y'all need an 8-1 pair. You have to figure out which one, and it's not easy. Well, y'all know about this. Y'all know about this today. Y'all know about this today. South Carolina. Today is what? The 3rd, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3. So this been 7 days. I'm going to give myself an F. Every time I give myself an F, that joker either come this day or the next day. Watch how I gave myself an F with this 7-9. But y'all still can chase these numbers. I gave myself an F in South Carolina. I gave myself an F again in South Carolina. They didn't get no 12 pair. But I'm going to go back. I know what happened. I think I have to give myself an F in PA. Only one hit was Texas, y'all. I have to give myself an F. PA didn't get to 7-3 yet. One of these numbers. Y'all still can play the numbers, though. But look at this one. This one came on the 2nd. So we already know by doing the research, we already know it can take a minute. Y'all get where I'm coming from? Tennessee 024. The wild ball. What's up, Miss Sheila? Wild ball 9. New York, y'all need an 8-3 pair. New York, y'all need an 8-3 pair. Here's the numbers.
I thought the clean energy legislation that was passed was really positive for the state. By not having to spend money on utilities, I can spend money on equipment. I can get new jobs, I can invest in new things, I can pay people a better wage, and I can be more. I was fortunate when I got in.
Mississippi, y'all need an 18-some. This is the backside. This is not a sum, but 218. Let's go travel. Y'all need an 828 or 218 or 981. But 828 the first priority. This is Mississippi. I'm going to keep an eye on Arkansas. 8-7 pair. What Mississippi get yesterday? Oh, double sixes. Look at Mississippi. Oh, I'm looking for an A4. This one hit in Michigan, y'all. Because I remember hitting this last month in Michigan. It kept the same pair. So they didn't do this. Look at that 183. And I gave this to Michigan. Michigan, y'all need a 1-2 pair. 1-2-1, 0-2-1, 9-2-1. You got 4-2-1, 6-2-1, and 5-2-1. Michigan, y'all need those doubles too. But I don't care about the doubles. Michigan need that 2-1 pair. My boy Young Artist in the building. What up, Young Artist? That's Michigan. All the states I'm going over, y'all, we pulled a deck of cards, y'all. All we doing is pulling a deck of cards. And that last one was Maryland, so I don't know who under there. We're not going to look. The last state we went over was Ohio. It was Ohio. Look at that lottery number. Look at these pairs. Look at those pairs. And these are days I said, watch out for triples. A triple hit. A triple hit. We're going to see what happened, y'all. I told y'all to watch out for triples. These are triple dates. I know I was right. Yeah. My boy Young Artist. New Mexico. Y'all can get an 8-8 pair. And it can be an 8-6 with the 8. Because June 68, July 78, August can be 88. But y'all know I don't like doubles. They can be an 8-1, 8-0, 8-9. I'm gonna put this at the bottom. 8-1, 8-0, 8-9. If they don't bring the double H, watch they play. Not even play. But they kept that 6. They kept that 6. See if they keep this 6. This New Mexico, y'all. Here go Ohio. We went over Ohio today. Ohio need an 8-2 pair. It can be one of these numbers, y'all. Ohio need an 8-2 pair. And look at the dates, y'all. We went all the way to the 7. The last date, this hit on the 7, y'all. So we have no control over the date unless y'all doing a day pattern. I'm just breaking this down for y'all. So Ohio need an 8-2 pair en route soon. And then we went over MD. Y'all got 2 patterns, but MD need a 6-8 or 8-2. I'm stuttering like a mother scruncher. It could be 6-8-2. It could be one number. It could be one number. 682. But here's the number from the 6-8 pair. And here's the number for the 8-2 pair. 682. This MD. So that's it, y'all. If y'all jumped on, y'all go back and watch the video. I have to get my day started. I'm going to probably go to the park around like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Do you ever look at VA? Miss Bonner, what's going on, Miss Bonner? Much love, Miss Bonner. You say, hey, how you doing? Do you ever look at VA? It's got to be your first time. Told y'all a lot of times when y'all come to my video, y'all ask a certain questions. Because like the question you asked me, that's not even really a good question. Because my people know the answer to that. My people know the answer to that. That's how I know this your first time on here. This has to be your first time. Well, much love, y'all. All we do, yeah, you said newcomer, right? Yeah, I pulled from the state. I pulled from the card. I do the deck of cards. Yeah, I do the deck of cards, y'all. I pull the state from the deck of cards. But I'm gonna see y'all later, y'all. How many states did I pull? I did Ohio. I did MD. Ohio, MD, and who else? I might do 2 more later. Yeah, I might pull 2 more later. Y'all. Appreciate everybody for the love, y'all. I don't know what time, y'all, but my next video, it's gonna be work. I'm gonna work out. Sheila and Shirley, what's going on? Yeah, what I do, bro, I just pulled a deck of cards. I just pulled a state. I don't go over I just go over random states. I don't have a certain state I go over, y'all. I don't have a certain number I do. But again, I don't want to keep posting states and we losing. Like South Carolina didn't hit and PA didn't hit. I like to see what happened. So we got to talk about the F's too, y'all. That's important. So we don't make the same, so we can adjust that. So we can correct that wrong answer and put the right answer, y'all. With much love. But my next video, I'm going to the park, y'all. And I'm just gonna do some I might do some, I'm gonna do some pull-ups and push-ups. I ain't do no push-ups in 3 days. All right, y'all, much love. All right, y'all, much love. Peace out, y'all. Peace out, peace out. Peace out, everybody. I'm gonna give y'all no time to say peace out. Peace out. Peace out. All right, y'all, I'm gone. All right, I'm gone. Much love. Yeah.